I never knew a single moment could split a marriage in half. But that night, the night my husband Michael forced me to apologize to his mother for something I never even did, I felt something inside me quietly break. Not loudly, not dramatically, nothing like the fights you see in movies. Just a silent snap. A moment where you suddenly realize, I'm not loved the way I love him. But maybe I should start from the beginning. The dinner that started everything. We had invited Michael's mother, Lorraine, for dinner. I cleaned the house for hours, cooked her favorite lemon chicken, and even polished the silverware she gifted us years ago, something she always complained we never used. I genuinely wanted the evening to go well. I always did. But Lorraine came in the same way she always did. Judging the living room, judging the smell, judging my cooking, judging my outfit. She had radar vision for flaws. "You look tired, Anna," she began, stepping inside. "I'm fine," I smiled politely. "Well, you should try a little harder. Your face shows it." Michael laughed awkwardly. "Mom, she's been busy cooking all day." Lorraine shrugged. "Cooking?" I smelled too much garlic. You know I hate garlic. She always hated something. We sat down for dinner, and I tried my best to ignore the little jabs she kept throwing. Michael's ex used to keep such a clean kitchen. I hope you used filtered water for the soup. My son deserves the best, you know. It wasn't new. It wasn't shocking. But that night, something in her tone was different. Sharper. Meaner. Like she wanted a fight. The moment she created the lie. After dinner, I went to the kitchen to wash dishes. Michael and Lorraine stayed in the living room. I could hear her whispering. She didn't know my hearing was sharp. "She doesn't respect me, Michael. She talks back when you're not around. She pushed my hand earlier when I walked into the kitchen." What? I froze behind the counter. She was lying, blatantly, effortlessly, without shame. Michael's voice lowered. "Mom, she wouldn't do that." "She did," Lorraine insisted dramatically. "I nearly fell. She said your house was her territory." I dropped a glass. It shattered loudly. Lorraine smirked from the sofa. Yes, smirked. She wanted me to hear it. She wanted to provoke me. Michael rushed in. "What happened?" "I heard what she said," I whispered, shaking. "Michael, I never touched her. I would never—" Lorraine cut me off, gasping like a wounded saint. "She's lying, Michael. She shoved me." "I didn't!" I cried. Lorraine sniffed dramatically. "I don't feel safe around her." Safe? From me? I felt my world tilt. Michael messed up his first mistake. Michael pulled me aside. "Anna, just apologize." "What?" "Just apologize so Mom doesn't leave angry." "But I didn't do anything." "I know," he said quickly, "but you know how she is. She's sensitive. If you apologize, it'll calm her down." I stared at him. "Michael, you want me to apologize for a lie she made up?" He rubbed his forehead, frustrated. "I'm not saying she's right. I just want peace." "Peace? By punishing me?" He didn't answer. He didn't need to. His silence was the answer, and that silence hurt more than any scream ever could. Lorraine stood behind us, arms folded, wearing the face of someone enjoying every second. "Well," she said stiffly, "are you apologizing or not?" Michael looked at me, not to defend me, not to protect me, but to push me. "Anna, please, do it for me." I swallowed something bitter and heavy. Pride? Dignity? Self-respect? I wasn't sure, but I walked towards her. Lorraine, if I made you uncomfortable, she cut me off sharply, say sorry. Michael didn't say a word. I looked at him. He looked away. My voice trembled. I'm sorry. Lorraine smiled, a cold, victorious smile, the kind of smile that said, I won. The night everything shifted. When Lorraine finally left, Michael tried to kiss me. I stepped back. Anna, don't be like that. I apologized for your mother's lie, and you let me. I didn't want her to leave upset. And about me? I asked softly. He froze. Right then, I realized something. Michael didn't see me as his partner. He saw me as a problem to manage, an obstacle to peace, a person who needed to adjust, compromise, be the bigger person, but never someone who deserved defending. I went to bed without another word. Michael slept beside me, guilt creeping across his face. He thought the night was over. He had no idea it was only the beginning. The next morning, 7:14 a.m. I woke up before him, not because I was restless, but because something inside me had turned completely still, cold, detached. Michael was half asleep when I walked downstairs. As I made coffee, I saw something strange on the kitchen counter. Michael's phone buzzing repeatedly. From his mother. Again, and again, and again. I ignored it. But then Michael stumbled down, still sleepy. Morning, he mumbled. I didn't respond. He reached for his phone, and the instant he picked it up, it rang again. He sighed and answered, Morning, Mom. His face drained of color instantly. What? What do you mean someone accessed your account? He went pale. What transfer? When? I turned slowly. Must have said something that shook him, because his jaw clenched. Mom? What do you mean Anna took it? Mom, that's insane. She would never... He went quiet. Then he looked at me, and I saw suspicion in his eyes. Just a flicker. Just a shadow. But enough. Anna, he whispered, did you touch her bank account? I stared at him. I can't believe you're asking me that. He ran a hand through his hair, panicking. Mom said there was a transfer, a note with your name. Anna, if you did something... I didn't touch her account. He didn't believe me. Not fully. He believed her panic over my truth. And that was his second mistake. Anna didn't know he was doing this, but Michael opened his banking app to check the statement. His mother was yelling through the phone. She stole it, Michael. I know she did. He scrolled. Then he froze. Like his soul left his body. Mom, he whispered, you sent the money to Anna, yourself. He zoomed in. A $500 transfer from Lorraine Harper to Anna Harper. Note, for the help you gave me. Lorraine's voice screeched, No, I didn't write that. She hacked it. Mom, you wrote her name. You created the transfer. You lied. The first silence I had ever heard from Lorraine. Even her breathing stopped. Michael whispered, Why would you do that? Lorraine finally spoke, broken, furious, caught. I was testing her. She needed to learn respect. She thinks she's better than me. She didn't apologize the way I wanted, so I wanted to show you
what kind of woman she is. Michael dropped the phone. He looked at me with horror in his eyes. Anna, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But sorry wasn't enough. Not anymore. I stepped closer. My husband, the man I trusted with my life, believed I would steal from his mother. Michael covered his face. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. I should have trusted you. I should have listened. You didn't just fail to trust me. You chose her lie over my truth. He felt those words like a blow because they were true. And deep down, he knew it.
Michael was still on the kitchen floor when I walked away from him. Not dramatically, not angrily, just quietly. Because the weight of what happened had finally settled in. Sometimes silence is louder than screams. Sometimes distance hurts more than arguments. And that morning, Michael finally realized he had broken something deeper than trust. He had broken us. The house felt different that morning. I sat in the living room, staring out the window, not crying, not shaking, just numb. Michael walked in slowly. He looked like someone who'd aged 10 years in an hour. His voice cracked as he sat across from me. Anna, please say something. I didn't. He swallowed hard. I didn't want to believe her. I swear I didn't. I just panicked when she said she felt unsafe. I finished his sentence for him. You just trusted her more than me, like always. He closed his eyes. The truth hurt more than any fight ever could. His mother calls again. His phone started ringing. Laureen. Again. He stared at it like it was a bomb. Then he answered on speaker. What is wrong with you? Laureen screamed immediately. How dare you accuse me of lying because of her? Michael's voice was hollow. You framed my wife. I did not. You sent the money, Mom. You wrote her name in the note. You said she stole from you. I only wanted to prove she wasn't right for you. Michael closed his eyes painfully. You proved something else. His voice was deadly calm. You hate her more than you love me. You could hear her breathing quicken. Michael, don't say that. I'm your mother. And she's my wife. Your wife is turning you against me. Michael's voice broke. No, Mom. You did that. All on your own. Laureen's voice was shaking now. Michael, are you choosing her over your own mother? He didn't even hesitate. Yes. Silence. Long, heavy, breaking silence. And for the first time ever, Laureen hung up on him. Michael breaks completely. He dropped the phone and leaned back on the couch. I can't believe what she did, he whispered. But worse, I can't believe what I did. I finally looked at him. You humiliated me, you blamed me, you forced me to apologize for a lie, and then you believed I stole from her. He choked on air. I know, and I hate myself for it. I stood up. Michael, love is not supposed to feel like survival. He shook his head. Don't say that. Please don't say that. I'll fix it. I'll fix everything. You can't fix something you don't understand, I whispered. That's when he broke. He grabbed my hands with trembling fingers. I will learn. I will change. I will go to therapy. I will set boundaries with her. I will do anything. Please, just don't walk away from me. His tears hit my hand. Warm, desperate, heartbroken. But pain doesn't disappear just because someone regrets causing it. 3 hours later, the knock at the door. At exactly 11:03 a.m., there was a loud pounding on the door. Michael stiffened. He didn't need to check. He knew who it was. Michael opened the door only halfway. Lorene barged in anyway. Her eyes were red, her hair was messy, her voice cracked with rage. "You are both ungrateful," she snapped. "I raised you better than this. Michael, I gave you everything, and you choose her over your own blood?" Michael didn't yell. He didn't scream. He didn't defend her. He simply said, "Leave." Lorene blinked. "What?" "Leave our home." Lorene laughed sharply. "You don't mean that. You're just emotional." "I mean it," he said firmly. "You can't manipulate us anymore." "Manipulate?" she gasped. "I was protecting you." "By lying?" Michael asked. "By turning my wife into a villain?" Lorene turned to me suddenly. "This is all your fault. You're poisoning my son. You're turning him against his family." "No," I said softly. "You did that yourself." She took a step toward me, pointing a finger. "You're a snake." Michael stepped between us so fast she froze. "You don't ever talk to her like that again." Lorene's mouth fell open, like she'd just witnessed the ultimate betrayal. The words that changed everything. Michael took a deep breath. Then he said the one thing Lorene never expected. "Mom, I'm going no contact with you." Lorene staggered backwards like he hit her. "No contact? Are you insane? I'm your mother." "And I'm a husband, and I haven't been a good one." Lorene's voice turned soft, almost begging. "Michael, don't do this. I only wanted the best for you." "No, Mom. You wanted control." Her face hardened instantly. "You'll regret this." Michael nodded. "I already regret something." She smirked. "I knew it." He walked to me, took my hand, held it tight. "I regret hurting my wife more than I ever regretted anything in my life." Lorene froze, like someone stabbed her, because that was the moment she lost. Completely, fully, irreversibly. Michael pulled me close, and Lorene realized she had no power left. Lorene stormed toward the door, muttering, "You'll come crawling back. You'll realize she's ruining you. You'll see I was right." Michael shut the door behind her. For the first time, the house felt peaceful. Michael leaned his forehead against the door and whispered, "I'm so sorry, Anna. I choose you. From now on, every time, every day." For the first time in 24 hours, my chest loosened, but her consequences were only beginning. 2 days later, Michael got a call from his aunt. Lorene had gone around the entire family, telling her I insulted her, stole from her, and turned Michael against her. But something unexpected happened. Everyone told her the same thing. "Lorene, you pushed him too far." Her brothers refused to take her calls. Her sister blocked her. Her cousin told her, "You made this mess. Clean it up." For the first time in her life, Lorene was isolated. Not because of me, because of herself. Michael tried to rebuild us. Over the next week, he started therapy, he apologized repeatedly, he cooked for me, he wrote me letters, he slept on the couch by choice, he turned off his phone for peace, he blocked his mother's number, he set boundaries with family. He took accountability without excuses. Slowly, I saw change. Real change. Not words, actions. And actions matter. The unexpected apology. 3 weeks later, Lorene showed up again. Different this time. No yelling, no arrogance. No dramatic entrance. just a trembling old woman holding a paper bag of homemade cookies. Michael didn't open the door. I did. Lorene looked at me with exhausted, defeated eyes. "Anna," she whispered, "I don't expect forgiveness." Good, because I wasn't offering it. "But I came to tell you something." I waited. She swallowed. "You didn't break my son." Her voice shook. "I did. I pushed and pushed until he snapped. I lied. I manipulated. I wanted control. Not family." I didn't say anything. She continued. "I'm sorry. Not dramatic, not fake, not loud. Just broken. And I'm sorry," she added softly, "for making him hurt you." Michael appeared behind me quietly. He didn't say a word, just held my hand. Lorene noticed that, and she looked away in shame. She left. She didn't ask to come in. She didn't demand hugs. She didn't force reconciliation. She simply left. And for the first time, her exit felt real. The ending or the beginning. That night, Michael sat beside me on the bed. "I don't deserve you," he whispered. "No," I said gently. "You don't." He winced. "But you can earn me." We looked at each other for a long moment. He nodded. "I will spend every day proving I choose you. Not her, not peace, you." For the first time in weeks, I leaned my